5 years since the crash. 5 years of empty kitchen windows where Mom's sunflowers used to bloom. Today, at 17, I found her favorite hairpin stuck to my sweater, though I'd watched them bury it with her. The radio plays Landslide every Tuesday at 5:55 p.m. Dad says it's algorithms, but when I unplugged it last week, Fleetwood Mac still sang through static. The scent of her gardenias followed. A blue jay started visiting my windowsill. Not unusual, except it taps 5 times, pauses, then taps twice. Mom's birthday was May 2nd. Today, it left a pearl button identical to her wedding dress. I dreamt of her standing in the rain without getting wet. "Look for me in the in-between," she whispered. Woke to find my pajamas damp, and the word between written in steam on the mirror. At the thrift store, a vinyl record of her childhood lullaby fell off the shelf. The clerk swore it hadn't been stocked in years. The sleeve held a photo. Mom at 17 winking with today's date scribbled on the back. Her old recipe book flipped open to chocolate chip cookies this morning. Flour footprints led to the oven. Dad ate 3 before realizing we'd run out of sugar yesterday. The library book she never returned renewed itself. Due date: the day of the accident. Inside, a pressed dahlia from her garden. Impossible since we uprooted them all. My reflection sometimes winks at me, not in mirrors, in car windows, toasters, spoons. Always when I'm making decisions she'd have guided me through. A single rain cloud follows me to school dances, first dates, college tours. Not ominous, just a sprinkle, like her fingers ruffling my hair. The weather app shows clear skies every time. Found her handwriting in my yearbook margin. "Proud of you, wildflower." The ink smudged under my tears, but reappeared by morning. The blue jay brought a scrap of her floral dress. That night, my closet smelled like her perfume. All my clothes were pressed, even the crumpled hoodies. At graduation, an empty chair beside Dad caught the sunlight just so. The program on it flipped to In Memoriam, though no one put it there. My college dorm had one oddity: a single sunflower growing through a crack in the brick. The maintenance man said, "That's impossible." It bloomed on move-in day. The diner jukebox plays You Are My Sunshine whenever I'm homesick. The waitress calls it Your Mom's Booth, though I never told her. A locket I'd never seen appeared in my jewelry box. Inside, a strand of her hair and my baby curl intertwined. The clasp is always warm. My first heartbreak, I cried into her old scarf. It absorbed every tear, then smelled like her hug the next morning. A therapist once said, "Signs are just grief." That night, every clock in the house struck 5:02, the time she'd pick me up from school. The blue jay stopped coming after I turned 18. In its place, a notebook appeared, her journal from high school, with blank pages waiting for my story. At my wedding dress fitting, the seamstress found a pearl sewn inside the hem. "Must have been missed," she said. It matched the button from the jay. Walking down the aisle, a breeze carried gardenia petals, out of season, out of place. Dad whispered, "She'd have loved this," as one caught in my veil. When my daughter was born, the delivery room filled with the scent of sunflowers. The heart monitor flashed 5:20 Mom's birthday, as she took her first breath. The locket won't open for anyone but me. Inside now, 3 generations of hair. My baby's first curl nestled between ours. Teaching my girl to bake, her tiny hands grabbed the wrong measuring cup, Mom's old one. The cookies tasted exactly like hers. We planted sunflowers where the dahlias died. They grew overnight, bending toward the house like they were listening. My daughter calls her imaginary friend Mimi. She describes Mom's laugh perfectly, though we've never played old videos. Found Mom's handwriting again, this time in my child's baby book. Love is a circle. The ink sparkled in sunlight. At the cemetery, we brought blue jay feathers instead of flowers. My daughter placed them carefully, whispering, "Mimi says thank you." The rain cloud still visits. Now it follows my girl on playgrounds, sprinkling just enough to make her giggle. Tonight, the journal's last blank page filled itself. One sentence. "You've learned the language." I finally understand. She wasn't saying goodbye. She was teaching me how to listen.